Hello, this is Tanvir from CCL Training Center. Today we have with us our Tamil tutor Sanjan. Welcome Sanjan to
Thank
CCL
you,
Training
Tanvir.
Center. How is the day going?
Not too bad.
Thank you.
Yep.
And today we're gonna do this video for especially for Tamil speaking students who are looking to sit for the test in January, February, and April. So we're gonna talk about some of the important matters regarding the Tamil exam preparation. So Sanjan, we are preparing our students for you are working in our center more than a year.
Yes.
So how you are preparing our students?
So ideally, always we have a minimum of 6 classes for which we go through for students, where we'll be covering a range of topics that are normally being tested in NATI, from education and health, immigration and real estate. And I pass on some important words, what normally, there's high chances of the words being repeated.
Yes.
And we teach them the basic needs and techniques to clear the exam. And then we also conduct 2 mock tests. So the mock tests are the critical part, which gives the students the idea of how the test will be, because it will be conducted exactly like how it will be in the exam. Rather than paying the exam like $800 into 2 times, you just come, you attend the mock test after the classes, we'll give you the feedback, we'll give you a score. And based on that review, you have another mock test where you could have a completely full-fledged experience.
Yes. Recently, one hot topic, the pace of the conversation is very fast.
Yep.
Like either it can be English, either it can be Tamil.
Yep.
So how you are coping with the students?
From before to now, what has NATI done is they've increased the speed of both the lot speaking, that is Tamil language, and also the English language. So which means my audios have been paced up more to compensate this thing, so that the students in the class, when they're going to listen, it will be at a little bit higher pace than what they'll see in the exam, so that when they go to the exam they'll feel more comfortable, because the speed here will be higher than what they're going to encounter in the exam. So the materials what we have prepared will make them accustomed to that.
Sure. And we provide plenty of good material to the students, okay?
Yeah.
So just tell us like how many topics we are covering in this preparation. Like there are a lot of topics, for example, immigration,
Yes.
employment, lot of topics
Yep.
there. So we cover all topics on it for students?
Almost all the topics I'll try to cover within the 6 classes. Apart from that, I've got a lot of practice materials which I distribute to students,
Yes.
which are apart from some of the topics which I can't cover in the classes or something. If at all there is any, I'll be passing it on as practice materials. Before each class, we discuss all the doubts and difficulties what students have about those topics, so that we can clarify those things, and then we continue for the classes before that.
Okay.
So that they'll be having access to more than 30-40 dialogues now, including the practice.
They are
materials.
very good material. Their previous exam questions
Yes.
are very good material.
A lot of questions.
So last thing I want to discuss with you, like what a normal students try to do to pass this test. They are heavily rely on notes. They're
Yes.
trying to write everything,
Yep.
and then when they do the interpreting, they try to speak word by word.
Yes.
It is if you do word by word, you're not gonna
You
pass
can't,
this test.
yeah.
It has to be context by context.
Yes.
And now things are very difficult. NATI introduced only 5 seconds before the delivery. You are allowed to take notes. So now you can't take heavy notes.
Yes.
Okay. So how are you gonna say to the students, like, if you try to heavy notes, you're gonna get penalty and you're gonna fail this test.
Yes. So what has NATI done is, before there was no official word that was going out about the time before which you need to start talking, but now they have given an official notice that people need to start talking before 5 seconds, which is really challenging, considering that there are some lines which are about 35 words.
Yes.
You can't write that. Nobody can write 35 words within like 5 seconds and be ready with it. So which is why the idea of mixing up both the memory and note is required. When you just keep everything on memory, what's going to happen? If you're a little bit stressed in the exam, you're going to forget some key words.
Yes.
And
True.
also at the same time, if you write the whole notes, you're not going to have time.
Yes.
So it's a mixture of
It's
both.
a balance.
It's a balance.
And that's
of
why
both.
you need training.
That is exactly the reason. the
Because
training-
some of the students they are trying to write everything and they're doing the mistakes.
Yeah.
Also, some people are trying to keep on memory and also
Yes.
they are doing mistakes.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it has to be balanced.
balance between both of that. which is exactly the reason what we try to do here and the coaching. So we conduct the classes, and individually if students have doubts, and if individually there are, I'll be trying to tell them different ideas and strategies of how to take notes.
Yes.
One of the strategies will fit somebody, definitely.
Yes, sure.
So it's not a fixed strategy for everybody. It's a individual,
It's a very good
customized
point.
one
Everyone.
for each of
One
them.
student has some sort of problem, the other student doesn't have that
Not
sort
the
of
same
problem.
problem.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes,
Some
that's
of them
true.
have a problem with English. Some of them their Tamil is not very good. Some
Yes.
of them vocabulary is not very good. And we have been training Telugu and Malayali students as well, and
Yes.
they have successfully passed as well
Yes.
before. So it is not just completely just about the language skills. It's the skills that you develop when you come for the classes and you practice. And we'll be passing on a lot of important information which is needed for the exam, which is not there, which is not known outside.
Yes. Just finally one thing, we are starting the new batch from 4th January. This is targeting for the February and April students. So would you say something to the Tamil student in Tamil?
வணக்கம். ஸோ எல்லா தமிழ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் நான் என்ன சொல்கிறேன்னா, லைக் இந்த சிசிஎல் டெஸ்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் கிடையாது. ஸோ இது வந்து ஒரு ஒரு ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு நம்ம ஒழுங்காக வந்து கிளாஸுக்கு வந்தீங்கன்னா இது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமே கிடையாது, எல்லோரும் பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாம். ஸோ எஸ்பெஷலி யாரெல்லாம் வந்து ஃபெப்ரவரி அண்ட் ஏப்ரல் அண்ட் ஈவன் ஃபார் ஜான்வரி யாரெல்லாம் இப்போ புக் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களோ, நாங்கள் வந்து நியூ பேட்ச் வந்து Jan 4th ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். டைமிங்ஸ் நார்மலாக வந்து 2 to 4 ஒரு பேட்ச் இருக்குது, அண்ட் 4 PM to 6 PM ஒரு பேட்ச் இருக்குது. will be ideal time to start January முதல் வாரத்தில். So contact CCL Center as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjan, for
Thank
coming
you,
to the
thank you.
center. Hi, dear Tamil students. If you need help in preparations, please contact to us. You can call us 0416380040, or you can send us a message in our Facebook Messenger. We are ready to help you. Thank you.